Mike here, and we are ready to rock and roll at Kansas Speedway.
Radio check.
Radio check, you got me?
I gotcha.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Race should be starting in about 5 minutes.
There's traffic behind, take care. Fastest lap for
Tomasi.
31.2. That's a new fastest lap for
Marcy.
30.6. The leader has just done a 48.2.
I feel good about my pace here at Kansas. So we don't encounter any massive wrecks during the race.
Fastest lap for
Acosta.
30.5. That's a new fastest lap for
W.
30.5.
Got a car down low inside. You are all clear low. Inside, inside.
That's your best lap in the session. That puts you 0.4.
Clear down low. Hold your line inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Line. Clear down low. Got a car low inside.
New fastest lap for
W.
30.3.
Still there, still there. All clear inside.
The guy ahead has just done a 30.5.
Got a car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
I think it's pretty awesome, man.
You're now
I'm
0.5.
probably going to buy one of those
That
cars.
lap was a 30.9.
The road racing is going to be insane in those things. But also the super speedways. It's going to be crazy. I'm still not sure which one I'm going to get. I'm kind of leaning towards the
That's your quickest lap in this session. That last lap was at
Ford
30.8.
Thunderbird, since that reminds me a lot of the Days of Thunder era.
That puts you 0.6 off the pace. That was a 30.9.
Really? Those races are going to be crazy
because the car exits in a pit, heads up.
Especially the accidents, because
You're
the
currently
older
0.6
cars don't have all
pace.
the
Your lap time was at 31.0.
protective measures and whatnot to prevent the cars from flying. So you're going to see some pretty crazy accidents on the super speedways.
You're now 0.7 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 31.0.
I've seen those videos of them
That puts you
racing those
0.9
cars, the
off the
onboard
pace.
videos, and
That
they're
was,
wheeling the thing like
31.2.
crazy, man.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 1,210 feet.
Alright, let's go sign in for the race. I'm not sure about that, man. Maybe not. It'd be cool if they didn't have the restrictor plates on them. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking forward for the super speedway racing on those old NASCAR cars, and the road racing. Road racing is going to be insane. I drive a lot of the Camel GT series, and man, the older cars, it's a lot more about the driver and the skill than it is to manage the components and computers of the car. Less aids.
Checkered flag, P4.
Yep, Camel GT is at Summit Point this Saturday. Last one. Alright, I'm going to do a quick in and out.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. All clear on pit exit.
Yeah, I'll be switching to the Audi next season. Hopefully, iRacing can implement the new tire model on in the Camel GT series, because we really need it.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 128 Fahrenheit. Watch your speed. Box in 5, 4, 3,
Good stuff.
2,
This doesn't
1.
hurt.
Box now.
Alright, quali. Yeah, when he raced in the series, it definitely brought a lot more people.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Okay, Michael, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Alright, let's see if we can put this car somewhere in the top 10. Come on, baby. Pit exit is a little sketchy. First lap is just a warm up. I'm really gonna go all out.
The track
on the
temp's
second.
increasing. It's now 129 Fahrenheit.
Want to get a good exit off of 4 here. Or 3, whatever it is. Not happy with
Fastest lap for
Rob there.
30.4. You're currently 0.3 off the pace.
Could have done better. Could have done a .4 at least. I screwed up my entry into turn 1 on the second lap. It didn't get rescanned. They just upgraded a few things, like logos and trees and such, but they didn't get a rescan from what I've seen, because the track looks exactly the same. They just upgraded a few things.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 1560
As far as I know, 'cause
feet.
I didn't see anything different. I made a comment in the video saying, so when are we seeing the video with the changes?
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright. No, I could have done better. I could have gotten into the top 5. Possibly pole if I really would have focused. But we'll see what happens in the race. Well, I don't think that'll make a difference because I always get taken out anyway. Burn. I'll be racing this weekend though. Where are we at? Dover, right?
That's the end of the session. P13.
I'll make sure that I have the right adjustments. Yeah. How'd it go last week at the Milwaukee Mile? I couldn't race because I don't have the track. Can you hear me?
Alright, Michael. Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. 5 yellows, that's not too bad. How was the overall racing? Yeah, it should be pretty fun at Dover. That's a fun little track. Oh, there's always going to be a little bit of that. Which car are you getting out of the new old classic cars? Or are you getting both of them?
34 laps. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
Ew, 3 wide and turn 3 and 4 at Milwaukee.
Follow car number 7 in the inside lane.
That's like putting a square peg into a round hole. Don't work.
Catch up to car number 7.
Great, we have got a blinker already. We'll see how this race goes. The iRacing Series has kind of been a mixed bag for me. I've had some really great races and some races where I just get taken out early. We'll see what this is. I'm reaching into the bag and trying to comp a feel. Let's see. Are you getting some of the road cars too?
Go!
Outside. Still there. Clear up top. Outside.
Outside.
Hold your line. Still there. 3 wide. You're inside.
Sounds like the voice from
Still there.
Papyrus
In the middle. 3
Racing.
wide.
Already.
Clear all around.
Safety car's coming out. Yellow flag.
That did not last, not even the corner. Wow.
Okay, Michael. Fire her back up. Get back into the fray.
There you go. That's my race for today. I hate this series. I really do. Yeah, the engine's shot to hell.
The pit lane
That's
speed
it.
limit is 72
I can't
kilometers
believe
per
it.
hour.
That's one of the main reasons I hate racing in this series.
Box in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Probably a 30-minute repair, engines and everything. Well, 8 minutes. Well, I'm gonna fix it up. See what the car can do. We'll see. I'm gonna go check and see if that was my fault or what. Let's see what happened here.
Polymus
He's leading the race.
Let's see. Far chase. Did I come up into him or what? Maybe. I'm not sure. From when I was racing, I thought I only had this guy here. That might have been me. Yeah. One thing I'm really looking forward to is the new damage model coming to the Cup Series. That'll be fun to watch during these shit races. What, the new damage model? certainly going to make the races a bit more chaotic. What tire update? Okay.
Is now in the lead. Just on 33.1. New fastest lap for Smith, 33.0. That's a new fastest lap for 32.5.
Well, I wonder if Camel GT is getting the new tire model, because they said a select road cars are getting it. Lotus 79 already has a new tire model. I don't know why Camel doesn't.
New fastest lap for Holloway, 30.5.
All right. Cierra tu puerta.
Robnet.
Is now leading.
All right, another 4 minutes. Get everything fixed. I have a feeling the engine's busted though. We're gonna go out and try it for a lap, and if it's sputtering, then that's it. I'll probably try again tomorrow or Sunday.
Fastest lap for Anderson, 30.5.
Did you do the Coke 600? Okay, gotcha. Two more minutes. We're probably going to be about 10 laps down or so. Maybe more. Yeah, more. You know what I've noticed in these iRacing series, the NASCAR iRacing series, that I'll get into an accident with somebody, get a yellow, repair the car, come out, 3 or 4 laps down, and then no more yellows happen until, somewhere near the end of the race. And then other times I'm in the top 5 or leading, and we got a yellow flag every 5 laps. Web database and programming. Nice. Too cool for school. Apparently you are. So what Rio race is on? Ah. That must be pretty boring. Is that the Coke 600?
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching. Alright Michael, the next car is...
See you.
Let's see how this thing runs after the damage. If it's way underpowered, I'm just going to park it and try again tomorrow. I have a feeling that it is.
The driver in front of us is...
Rob them.
It was really slow.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Your lap time was 32.8.
I'll give it a few laps, and if it's just really bad, I'm gonna go practice Camel GT.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Well, the steering wheel is made out of Alcantara leather, so if you don't use gloves, then the sweat from your hands ruins the steering wheel. So once you start getting into the high-end steering wheels, you have to start wearing gloves. Especially if you're paying $400 or $500 for steering wheel. You don't want to ruin the material. And your hands start to get sweaty too, so it gets very uncomfortable.
Rob them.
Is now leading.
Some people wear shoes, believe it or not, when they sim race. They have sim racing shoes or racing shoes. You know, some people take it as far as wearing a freaking helmet. So, you know,
Okay,
wearing
Michael, the
racing
next
gloves
car
is
is
probably a
Smith.
minor thing. Although a helmet would be pretty cool. I mean, have you seen those rigs where they have a full motion rig? I mean, the guy's strapped in with seat belts, the thing's moving. It's crazy how people can take this to the next level of realism. And they have to wear a seatbelt to run in those rigs, believe it or not. Well, my car is running like shit, so I'm just gonna park it and then I'm gonna practice Camel GT, because this is...
That last lap was a 33.1.
This is only a hazard to the other drivers on track. No point running out here, boys.
Watch your speed. Box in 1,280 feet. Box in 5,
Way
4,
too slow.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright. Let's go do some Camel GT. It's been a while since I've streamed my Camel GT. Okay. Camel, camel, camel. Let's do it. This week we're at Summit Point, last race of the season. And I'm currently battling for a third place position. This weekend's Camel GT race at Summit Point is going to be insane. The track is very bumpy. The Nissan does not like it. And I think it's probably one of the toughest combinations in the iRacing service. The Camel GT Series at Summit Point. Alright, let's do this thing.
The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Let's rock and roll. Setup feels really good for Saturday's race. only concern I've got about this track is turn 1. It's super bumpy, and when you step on the gas in the Nissan, the turbo can really destabilize you. It does not offer many places to pass, no. And it's super bumpy, as you can see.
Your last lap time was at 101.3.
Oh yeah, it's going to create a bottleneck. This is a track with a lot of fast corners, and the Audi does not do well at fast corners. So the Nissan's going to have to compromise and be patient in order to advance in traffic, especially around this section. The Audi likes to understeer and track out, while the Nissan's very
Sector 2
pointy.
is 1/10 off your best.
Now the time that I'm supposed to be hitting is low 1 minute flat.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Well, the group that drives in the Camel GT Series has been driving the series for quite some time, so we kind of know how each one of us drives and, you know, driver etiquette. And it's the same, you know, the same kind of etiquette you should be seeing at IMSA or the WEC, where you have multi-class racing. It's the job of the car behind to make the move safely, not the job of the car in front or the slower class in front to move over and make room, because that's going to create conflict.
Sector 3 time is quick.
No, not with that series. See, with the Pilot Series, the cars are a lot easier to drive,
Sector 1.
so you're going to attract a lot more people. That's why the Camel GT Series, Lotus 79, and Lotus 49 is such a tight-knit community, because the cars are difficult to drive, so it only attracts a certain amount of people. Hence why it's not so popular, because they're hard to drive.
Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 is 1/10 off your best. Sector 1 is 1/10 off your pace. Sector 2 time is good.
The cool thing about driving the Audi or the Nissan or the Lotus classes is that because they're hard to drive, it can be so much more rewarding when you finally learn how to drive these things properly.
Sector 3 time's okay.
This part is really tricky, super bumpy, and you can get caught off guard. The
Sector
turbo
2
lag.
is 0.4, slower than your best.
Yeah, I did. I won the Camel Championship in the Audi and in the Nissan. A long time ago, though.
That puts you 0.2 off your best. You've just done a 101.2. Sector 1 time's okay.
This section is going to be pretty crazy with traffic, having 5, 6, 7 Audis in front. And the Nissan just having to hold station until they get a good chance to overtake.
Sector 2 is a 10th off your best. Sector 3 is 0.1 off your best.
Alright, Brett, catch you later, buddy.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 is 0.3 off your best. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best. Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 1 is 0 tenths off your best. Sector 3's 2 tenths off your best. Sector 1 is 0.2, slower than your best. Sector 2 is 0.2, slower than your best.
Getting a little tight. I'll have to keep an eye on that for the race on Saturday. Starting lap 15, still getting a little tight.
Sector 3 time is quick. You're now 0.7 off your best. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. Sector 3 is 2 tenths off your best. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. less than a tenth off your best.
That's what happens when you put your foot down too much. You have to be careful. Close the rear end really easily in this car, as you can see. Alright,
that looked bad. Can you confirm that you're alright, please, Michael?
That's why we practice.
Your exit's clear, don't cross the white line.
I think it's something you do to make sure you don't make a fool out of yourself. I think.
You're a second off your best in Sector 1. Sector 2 time is good.
No, man, I got wrecked out on the first lap. I'm just practicing for Saturday's Camel GT race. Got NASCAR Saturday night, though. Outside of racing, I'll be streaming that.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Yeah. Oh, that happens.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Why do you hate Summit Point? Just the racing, or is it the track? How bumpy it is? The corners? What is it?
Sector 1 is quick.
Yeah, turn 2 is fun in this car. Just imagine multi-class racing on this track. I don't think they ever did that here. I think it was just the GT cars and IMSA, right?
Sector 1 is 0 tenths off your best.
Tell you what's tricky is driving this thing with an H pattern, because your hands, you have one hand on the shifter through most of that. snake section.
You're currently 0.4 off your best. Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.2 off your best.
The last corner is very tricky when you're behind Audis. That's really gonna slow you down for the straight.
Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 1 is a tenth off your best.
I think this is gonna be a good lap.
You're now 0.1 slower than your best. That lap was at 1:00.5. Sector 1 time's okay.
She's gonna lose on me.
Sector 2 is 0.8 slower than your best. Sector 3 is 0.8 off your best. Sector 1 is 0.1 off your best. Sector 2 is 0.2 off your best. Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 1 is 0.4 slower than your best. Sector 3 is 0.1, off your best.
Oh, that didn't happen in the race. Tires start to get a little worn, it gets a little twitchier and twitchier. Have to be careful on the throttle.
Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is 0.4, off your best. That puts you 0.3 off your best.
Short shifting there helps. After the tires have been worn a little bit. I'm trying, man. Looks like the fast guys are getting about mid 1 minute flat, so I'm right on the money. All right, man. I'll probably be on tomorrow to do Dover practice. That's what I get for watching the comments. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna head off too. Sorry that our NASCAR race didn't go as planned, but thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see you Saturday night for the Outsider Racing League at Dover, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great night.